Good day, viewers. You're welcome to NasTv Africa, where we manifest Africa's goodness in terms of sports, entertainment, politics, leadership, and entrepreneurship. This is our NasTv Africa entertainment segment. We have in our midst today the housemates in Ultimate Love reality show. The two plays in Nigeria recently. It was about that was around March. Good. And we want to know what to have an insight into Ultimate Love, the reality TV show. A lot of people have heard so much about it. A lot of people watch it. They are saying it and on social media, and they really want to know what exactly it's all about. So the most popular among the couples in the house, we have the privilege of hosting them today. That's about Yolajide, alias Chris for you, and Chris Ada. You're welcome to NasTv Africa. Yes. Let's go straight to the business of the day. I'm going to start from my extreme right there. Chris Ada. What was it about? Ultimate Love.
Thank you very much for having us on your program. Hello, viewers. My name is Chris, as introduced. The Ultimate Love Show was a show organized by Multichoice, and it sought to differentiate the former show, which we'll know as BBN, and bring forth people that are ready to get into the marriage institution. So if you are not ready for that, I don't see any need for you to be on the show.
Wow.
Now, the show was to bring people together, couples, males and females, all together in one house to see if they can speed date and find out who they are compatible with.
Wow.
And once you find that, you can leverage on that to foster a great relationship, which can culminate into anything you want it to end into.
Wow.
Yes.
So I can say the Ultimate Love reality show was like a mock marriage.
It was like a mock marriage. That's a perfect,
Wow.
language for that. It was like a mock marriage.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing starts without you knowing who you want to be with. You
Very
just
well.
have to know someone before you take the next step.
All right.
Yes. So
Thank
that
you
was
very
that was the
Wow.
the
Thank you very much.
reason
Do
for the
you
program.
share the same perception about it?
Well, for me, the reality show. She said most of the major aspect, but another advantage is don't forget that bringing people together from different walks of life, bringing people from different tribes, different religion, to form a peaceful coexistence in one house. You can't be in one house without fights, arguments.
Wow.
You make up.
Wow.
A lot of people were together, they fight, they break up, they make up, and at the end of the day, one of the characteristics of this kind of show is for Nigeria, Africa, and even some part of the world to see how Africans can, live together in just one confined space, share ideas. That's one of the essence, and that's the reason why when you go into the house, the whole world is watching.
Wow.
So whatever your character was in that house, that is who you truly are. So you can actually pretend
For a long time.
exactly.
That's true. Wow.
And again, it's called Ultimate Love.
Ultimate Love. Yeah, thank
it's all
you.
about love.
Wow, thank you very much. Now, this will take me to the next question. That's been bugging. I know most of you out we really want to know. Were you in love in the house? All those stuff that we are seeing, they are just acting.
Well, yeah, this is not the first, second, third, or even the 100th time I keep getting this question.
All right.
And I'll keep saying the same thing. I wouldn't lie. Going into that house, meeting her was a blessing. It was a blessing in disguise, and I put it as a divine arrangement from God, because God created love, and from love into marriage. So I can't leave God out of it. At first, you can. I don't believe in love at first sight.
Okay.
I'm a sapiosexual person naturally, so if I have to love someone, something must attract me, and first thing is not even the physical appearance. It's the fact, the word sapio, you know what that means. You have to have something upstairs.
Very well.
So we connected intellectually in every way.
Wow.
Yeah, she's a perfect example of when you say a woman, thinks like a woman, and acts like a man. She's a very smart woman and very intelligent, and she connects with me in every single sphere.
All right, thank you very much.
That's
Very
where love
smart
started
woman.
from. Exactly.
All right, I don't thank you very much. I think this is normal for a man to say all this. We always take the lead, and then we allow the woman to do the following. You understand? And did you feel the same way in the house?
Well,
And at what point did you realize that, wow, this is the guy?
okay, the show started off rough for me because the very first person that I was forcefully paired with, because none of the guys wanted me in the house, and the guy, maybe because I didn't have the big boobs and the big ass, and they wanted something like that without even looking further to see, okay, can I really live with such a person? So he didn't want to, pair with me. So he wanted to check out and wanted me to check out with him, and I refused. It was that my refusal and patience that made, him come in, and then we connected. So at first, it wasn't love at first sight. I don't believe in love at first sight. Because this is marriage. You have to take time. So after the speed dating, and then we started on a friendship basis before we started loving each other. We actually fell in love in the house.
Wow.
Yes, and it's quite unfortunate that the camera couldn't pick a lot of things, but in our hearts, we knew when we fell in love with each other. And then coming out of the house, COVID actually helped us, because the bonding, spiritual, emotional, psychological, happened after the house, because I don't see any reason. It's not feasible for someone to fall in love and get married in 7 weeks. It takes a long time. So with the COVID and the pandemic recession per se, so we had to
So the
bond.
COVID and the pandemic
Actually, it was
were
like a
mates
blessing in
to cement
disguise.
your marriage.
Exactly.
Wow.
So
So
was
COVID
very
and
fun.
pandemic were because of
Yeah.
wow.
So that was how it happened for us, and
Fantastic.
thank God for that.
Oh, fantastic. Good
Yes,
one. Good one. I love this. So it could happen within 7 weeks to see someone, and they settle down within 7 weeks. Wow, that's good. That should be divine arrangement, I should put it.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
congratulations.
Right.
Yeah, and now let me go to the next question. This ultimate love, there are diverse views about it, perception about it. Now let me ask you, as actors in the game, how can this really help Africa youth?
First of all, before you create a show, it's called a reality show, which means you leave your pretense behind, and you can't even pretend for long. So you have to show your true self, and that is what the world will keep seeing you as. Now, the show, Ultimate Love. What is love? For me, love is God. Love is life. Now, the organizers, Multichoice, they had a new idea to create a family show. A show where even the young ones can sit down and watch. Let me give you an example. For example, when we got out of the house, I can say that majority of our fans are elderly people who have been married for 30, 40 years.
Wow.
And they keep telling us that we keep learning from you guys. So that was the idea of the show. Now, a lot of people still tell us that, that other show, I can't really watch it because of my children. But for this show, you can, because there is nothing immoral about this particular show. It's a family show. That's the idea. So like the word I used at first, it's to foster a peaceful coexistence between people. Now, we have people from different tribes, people from different, and again, apart from the fact that you have to bond with someone that might or maybe culminate into marriage, aside that, we found new friends, different kinds of delicacies. For the first time, that was the first time I could remember in the house, we ate Hausa delicacies. To an extent, we started doing intercontinental dishes. Wow. We made food from Mexico, food from India, Korea, and a lot of people across Africa, they started learning from it. That's what makes it different. And again, we had game nights, charade, where we talk about our country, talk about Africa.
Wow.
So people kept on learning and learning every day. Yeah. So even people that are older than us, like some women, they talk to her and they say, "I've learned from you," and she just asked me, "How?" I don't get it. How?
So it's a demand,
So it's just it's a family show, and it has really helped people, to know how you can bond effectively. So many people in that house, we have issues most times, and right in front of the camera, we trash it out.
Oh yeah.
Some people, they'll keep you here. Some they talk. Some are blunt. You have different personalities.
Thank you.
So it's been really helpful, and I hope next year, next edition will come again, and we get new set of people again.
Thank you very much. That's nice. Yeah. Wow, that's wonderful. Hey, quite wonderful. I'm looking at you. Are you in love with him?
Okay. Well, because it was a reality show, a lot of people felt it was scripted.
Yeah.
But I can tell you unequivocally, it wasn't scripted. Everything you saw was real. The heartbreaks, the heartaches, the cries, the love, the kisses, they were real. I mean, if I get to answer that, it's really difficult for me to answer, not because I don't know what to tell you, but because it is so hard to explain what love really is.
Wow.
When you actually find someone that, attaches to your soul, it's really hard to even get away from that person, and that's the strong bond that we built right from the show.
Wow.
And it has followed us till this point.
Wow.
And if I'm to answer your question, yes, I'm truly in love with him.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I believe I could see it. Yes, I can feel it too. Now, I've asked you the question. Yes, I'm in love with him. I love to some of us that are married, and we dated before we got married, and we passed through universities. When say I'm in love with him, it's all right. Being in love with him. Are you going to settle down? When are you tying the knot? Is it happening anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm going to answer that as the man of the house.
Oh, very well.
We're getting married.
Wow.
Yes, and this is the first marriage.
Wow. Like seriously.
This is the first marriage after the show.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the very first marriage.
Wow, I'm impressed with you.
Yeah, so,
like seriously?
Yeah, we're getting married. We actually got engaged. I got engaged since April, actually, but the world didn't know until last month.
Ooh.
When we're sure of the wedding date. And a lot of people still ask questions. Are you sure? Are you sure? The thing is, I've never been sure in my life.
Oh, this
now. I've never been sure.
Wow, these are fantastic. And the viewers out there can now see that this is not scripted. It was a reality show. Now it is culminating into marriage. Wow, I'm so impressed about this. It was the defined arrangement, like you rightly said. All right, briefly, what do you have for people out there, the young one, what advice do you have for them in terms of people that are looking for marriage and looking up to God for marriage, and what exactly can you tell them? How, at what point do they take that decision that I'm going to settle down with this person? How does it feel when you want to take that decision, especially from you?
From my perspective.
Yes, as a lady.
Okay. I mean, there are people that I've known in my life that got married at the age of 18, 26, but it can happen to everyone at that particular time. Some people want to take their time because they know that it's something that's meant to be everlasting, and that's what the ring signifies, an eternal bond. So you really need to make sure of what you're getting into, So my advice to young women that would really want to get into marriage is to be very patient. Patience is a virtue, and virtue is its own reward. You have to be patient, you have to pray, because I cannot live my life without praying. like I always tell him, the spiritual realm is very open. Anybody can tap into it. So go into that spiritual realm and tell whoever you serve what you want. Don't want A and want him to give you B. You know, just be patient, be focused, commitment, will, and focus. That's all you need.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah.
In 1 minute.
Okay. For me, I would say there's nothing you want to do without the right frame of mind. Your mental health is very important. I don't see people who are hurt falling in love. They are two different things. So if you want love, you have to give love. So whether friendship, whether courtship, whatever stage you are in your life, just give love. If you give love, love will find you. That's all I know. And you have to be positive in everything you do, which is very, very important. Yeah. So the youths out there, whether male or female, like she said, patience is very important. It's a virtue actually, but most people don't actually believe it. Some people say they are patient, whereas they're not. You know, finding yourself, creating that mental balance, you know, gives you the opportunity, you know, to see through people. So when the right person comes, most times we know, we act like we don't, but we do, because we think we're not ready. But if you know you're truly ready, just go after it. That's all I know. You know, just talking from a man's perspective. Right?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's good.
So,
That's good. I love this. I love this. I don't know if you are out there, as you're watching NasTv Africa, I think you have learned one or two things about what makes up that true love from about Yolajide Chris File and Chris Ada. We so much appreciate your coming, and we pray that your marriage will be blessed.
Amen.
By His grace, it will be blessed, and you will be everly happy with each other by His grace of God. So thank you very much. This is NasTv Africa. This is where we call it a day. And we want you to subscribe to NasTv Africa on our YouTube channel. Okay. Okay. This is where we call it a day. Kindly subscribe to NasTv_Africa on YouTube channel and follow us on our social media handles, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Till we meet again, my name is Nasser Abdulkadri, NasTv Africa, manifesting Africa's greatness. Thank you and God bless.